Welcome to the Bruce Bolt Podcast, where we talk with baseball's best and brightest. I'm Chris Hall, head of marketing at Bruce Bolt. And as always, we have founder and CEO Bear Mayer. Bear, how you doing, man?
Doing well, Chris. Thank you for having me back a third time now. You know, it's not often you get invited back to things three times.
You know, it's not, but when you own the company and you're just a likable guy like you, then it's easy. It's easy to have you back and talk. See, people like you. That's why you're getting text messages and stuff right now.
I appreciate that. That was from Mark to you and I, actually.
Oh, good. I'm glad he responded to my text from earlier. Bear, hey, welcome back. You and me, we just flew in from Miami. We're a little thing that a few people have probably heard of called the World Baseball Classic. Just took place. How are you feeling? Are you jet lagged? How was the trip?
I'm feeling good. You know, I was a little bit tired this morning, maybe slept in a more than I would have liked to, but not jet lagged. So it was a good trip. You know, having you and Trey there made it a lot better, a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable, and yeah, all around just a good trip.
What was your favorite part of the trip? I know what mine was, and I know probably what you're thinking. It was the fancy donuts that we got at the Salty Donut. That was not my favorite part of the trip. My favorite part of the trip was seeing incredible baseball. It's the most exciting baseball I've ever seen, to be honest. Atmosphere was electric.
Best atmosphere I've been to.
Incredible. Tell me, give us a little insight. What was your favorite part of the trip, or favorite parts if there's just too many?
Favorite part, I mean, obviously getting to see incredible baseball like that and be a part of atmospheres like that with, you know, different people from different countries, different backgrounds. It's really cool to experience. Say maybe my favorite part, honestly, going to Starbucks and doing our little, you know, meet and greet thing we did was kind of cool. Getting to meet
That's
Jackson.
true.
And then X pulled up on his scooter, and we talked to him for 30 minutes, and we got to learn a little bit about what he's doing with social media and everything. But all around, like, that was really cool to me to get to just meet people down there. But other than that, I'd say the favorite experience was just being a part of those atmospheres.
You know, you make a good point about our meetup. Of course, it was awesome to see the folks that came. I thought it was just really cool to see other people and just connect our stories, basically how they discovered Bruce Bolt, you know, Jax, the 7-year-old baseball phenom, or he's 8 now. He's 8
now.
He's 8. Getting to meet Jax, the 8-year-old baseball phenom from Miami, Florida, how he discovered Bruce Bolt online, and then getting to meet him and his parents and connecting their story to your story, and how, you know, the entrepreneurial journey is super inspiring and for kids to know. All of that to me was super cool. I'm glad that you brought that up, because I was just going to talk about Shohei Ohtani and Lars Nootbaar and you know, how everything transpired in the championship, which was incredible. But that experience at the meetup is something that I'm going to really take home, and I think that we should do that, like, from here forward. Anytime there's a trip, I think we need to do one of those meetups.
100% agree. I think it was good to do. We had a good turnout for as late as we came up with the idea.
We did.
So I think the next time we come up with an idea like that, the turnout's going to be incredible. That was no shot at anyone. That was just our preparation.
We literally emailed people the night before.
Mm-hmm.
And with our slow internet at our Airbnb, I mean, you know, hey,
it wasn't even slow. It just wasn't even internet. There was no internet.
That's true. There was mostly no internet. But, you know, even with all that, got the story up on IG about the meetup a few hours before. Even with all that, it was a great experience. And I think you're right. A little more pre-planning. We should do it again for sure.
100%. I agree.
Okay. Tell me this, Bear. Tell me this. As far as baseball is concerned, what's your top 1, 2, maybe 3 kind of unforgettable moments? What are you taking away and putting in your pocket?
The atmosphere, unlike anything I've ever been a part of. We're used to MLB baseball games here in the U.S., but we've never actually witnessed what it's like in other countries. And to have those other countries come here and get to see what those atmospheres are like. USA versus Cuba was the first game we went to, and it was absolutely electric. Like, they brought the heat. It was chants every 10 seconds. And then same goes for Japan, Mexico. And just getting to see how those different cultures and countries go about just the sport. It was really cool to see. Getting to see all the home runs that were hit, just because there were some absolute nukes that were hit.
For sure.
Getting to see all those, that's always a takeaway. You're never going to forget the home runs you watch. Then I'd say the biggest one was that last out of the championship, getting to see Shohei versus Trout. That was like a storybook ending. It's almost like it was planned. But yeah, that was incredible. I don't think there was a phone in a pocket during that at-bat.
For sure, man. That one, it truly was as if it was written in a storybook. The big hitter from the other team, all of a sudden, he decides to become an epic closer at the end of the game, and then he throws 100 plus to one of the best hitters of all time. On every pitch, he's 100 plus. Oh, just so happens that one of the best hitters of all time is also his teammate in real life. It's just, it's like a storybook ending, that one I think is going down in the baseball history books. I also think all of Trey Turner's nukes were just incredible. Every time the guy stepped up to bat, I feel like he was hitting a home run.
He was in a zone. He was in zone. That bomb in the championship game that Schwarber hit when he was on Yu Darvish, like, he could not miss a pitch. That was incredible.
That was
just going yard. It was just a question of what pitch.
Right. It's such an exciting kind of fight and back and forth to watch. And I agree with you totally about the atmosphere. It's like I can still hear it in my sleep. Dun, 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 Mexico, dun, 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 Mexico. The whole crowd was they were so into it and vibrant and on it. Every pitch, every inning, that was so exciting. A little bit of me just wishes Mexico would have made it to the championship just so that I could hear that again, because they just have such a thunderous kind of incredible crowd.
It was fun. It was fun.
And a lot of people don't know this, Bear. I don't know if we want to tell the whole story. Maybe we just keep it secret. But you and me were actually on TV. We were on TV during the championship for like a half an inning. Maybe just have to scroll back and see where we were. I don't want to give it away, but we were on TV. Bruce Bolt was featured. There was a lot of stuff that actually went behind that happening. Maybe we'll tell the story someday later. I don't want to give too much away.
Someday down the road.
Tell me this, Bear. Two big ideas. This is, this is a little bit of crazy, off the wall ideas, but this is two things I've been thinking about from our trip since we watched the World Baseball Classic. To me, the most exciting baseball I've ever seen in my whole life. Two things that I want to see. Number one, we've got to somehow get the MLB into the Caribbean and into Mexico. I feel like there's got to be a Mexico City team. I don't know if there's a team in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I don't know where they do it. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what the details are. I even think it'd be tight to see a team in Tokyo, which I know is probably impossible, can't happen. But it was so awesome seeing those fans and seeing how they rally around their team and support. I just feel like capital B baseball only gets better if the MLB somehow expands into those other markets, in Central America, the Caribbean, et cetera. Somehow, if that could take place, that would be awesome. What do you think? Am I crazy?
No, I don't think you're crazy. I feel like it's been talked about expanding down into like Mexico City and stuff like that. So I don't think you're crazy at all. I think it'd be huge. How cool would it be for Mexico to have a Major League Baseball team that they can get behind,
It would be so awesome. Sign me up. I'm a hometown guy. I don't want the Texas Rangers to disappear or anything, but hey, I think it would be so cool to have some MLB teams down there further south with our friends in the South. Also, if Elon Musk can just work out this reusable rocket thing a little tighter, then maybe that trip from New York City to Tokyo is not so long. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see maybe Tokyo, Seoul, Korea. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm crazy here. What do you think, Bear?
I mean, we got to see where that rocket goes. We got to see how good he can get that. I don't feel like putting the New York Yankees on a reusable jet that I don't trust. That might just be a little much.
Fair enough. Second idea. Somehow we've got to get Miami's South Beach installed on Austin's Town Lake. Somehow we've got to get the South Beach with that ocean, that view, and that water just running through downtown Austin. That's just an idea.
So you want to move the ocean to Austin?
That's my thought. If we can send somebody to Mars, somehow we can get blue water and nice beach on Town Lake, downtown Austin.
I like the thought process, Chris, and I think with your ideas and someone else's execution, we can get it done.
I like that. Bear, appreciate you taking the time. I know you got meetings that you've got to run to. Look forward to talking again soon. From everyone here at Bruce Bolt, thanks.
Thank you, guys.